Hello everyone, welcome back. Today what we'll do is we'll try to understand a very important stock. Just seeing my screen, you guys might have guessed that this stock is related to automotive sector. Yes, it provides its products to automotive sector, four-wheeler segment, and it also has positioning in one of household utilities as well. So the stock which we will be studying today is very interesting. Growth scope of this stock is very huge. Let's fasten our seatbelts and try to sail through this video and try to see which this stock is, how it is performing in recent time, what is the expected growth for this stock in coming few years. So as you see in the video, you might be seeing there are so many things here. There is this LED lights, there are indicator lights, there is the mirror, rear view, and these are the parts which every two-wheeler or four-wheeler is having, and it is the basic necessity of any vehicle. So these are the parts which any vehicle currently has, and these are the basic necessity of any vehicle. Right now, we have been seeing there is a shift of focus, older style of lights, the bulbs to the LED bulbs and the lights, and the more we use these kind of bulbs, the more better there is a royal look to the vehicle which we get, and this is all possible because of the product which this company is generating, and the name of this company is Fiem Industries. So let me just go through the a few of the factors and few of the things related to Fiem Industries. It's shown a very good growth in recent times. If you come the history of this company, it was formed in 1989 and was listed in 2006. And coming to the product segments of the company generally produces automotive lamps, headlamps, as I have already told, tail lamps, blinker lamps, fog mirrors, sheet metal parts, etc. And there are also other LED segments like LED luminaries for indoor and outdoor appliances. There is this integrated passenger LED display system which we see in most of the buses. The boards have been previously there used to be some handwritten or painted boards. So now it is being replaced. If you could see in the Volvo buses, if you see airport buses, even the station name appears on the LED. So these products are being produced by Fiam Industries. So coming to the clients, the top clients in two-wheeler are Honda, TVS, Yamaha, Suzuki, Royal Enfield, Harley Davidson, Mahindra, etc. And in the four-wheeler segment also, it has Hyundai, Mahindra, Force Motors, etc. So it has a very good client base. This company's client base is very strong and it's robust. Even the electric vehicles, right now Ola is making a lot of noise in electric sector. All its parts, these kind of parts, that is LED parts, are being supplied only by Fiam Industries. No other company does that for Ola. It has collaboration with Fiam Industries and Fiam Industry does it for Ola. Growth perspective, yes. Client base addition, yes, ticks most of the boxes in this sector. Okay, now coming to the financial summary of the company. If you could see the total turnover in FY22, it is at all-time high. Even though it was in FY19, it was at a higher level. It came down mostly because of the COVID-induced lockdowns, and there was a reduction, but again it has picked up its pace, and in FY22 it is at all time. If you could try to understand the revenue breakout in various products. So as I said, auto segment is its main contributor, that is 99.46% is from auto segment, and the rest are from LED luminaries. So it's a very small amount. So the growth chance of this company in this sector is very high. It can still expand, and also you have to note that the two-wheeler segment, it has penetration between the two-wheeler segment, but four-wheeler segment is very, if you see the positive side, there is a lot of scope for improvement. It can enhance and it can start providing lot of these materials within the four-wheeler segment. And you have to note very important thing is that these are also replaceable, because sometimes there is any damage to the vehicle, these things has to be replaced. So again, it is not that we are preparing for one vehicle and it is till its end of the shelf life it is fixed. It gets replaced as and when it is deteriorated or there is any problem happening. So the market is always growing. That is what I wanted to mention here. Okay, these are a few things. Now, let us just go. Director, Mr. J.K. Jain, he is the chairman and managing director, and he has a vast experience in this sector. So, the management looks promising here. So, the people with very strong background, they are within the managing director's position, and it is now it is business to the next generation. So this is one thing. So if you could see the journey of Fiem, as late as 2018 to 2020, it has signed a joint venture with Asian Industry Company Limited, that is Japan, and Toyota, for manufacturing of fuel pump module and IC connector for Indian market. So integrated circuits, even the integrated circuit part has been taken care by this company. So not only LED bulbs, the integrated circuit part. So as and when lot of transition is happening to integrated circuit, so to more smart driven vehicles. So there is a lot of scope for this company to grow. So that is very important thing. And even as late as 2019, they set up a design center in Italy under newly formed subsidiary in Italy named the Fiam Research and Technology. So you have to understand doing an investment in a lot of other countries, a lot of research and development. So once we do a lot of research, investment in research and development, and the results, if they are promising, definitely this would add to the revenue growth in coming days. So coming to the global presence, it has its presence in Italy, India, Hong Kong, as well as Japan. And within India, it has its factories at Haryana, Rajasthan, Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, and Karnataka. Even in Mysore, it has one of its branch. So these are the so this is very important thing. And also you have to understand that government, there is an approval from the government. FIM state of art R&D center offers its client design and development in automotive lighting and signal equipments and rear view mirrors, which meets the specification of the client requirement. So government approved research development centers has been constructed by this company. So that is another important thing. And I have already mentioned there is a range of items which it produces, and the products also varies across different manufacturers. So Honda has a different style, TVS has a different style, Yamaha has a different style, Suzuki has a different style, even Royal Enfield. So these are all a specialization, and it caters to the need of all these design. So that is very important thing, and that is very promising thing. Even one of the very looked up two wheeler, that is Harley Davidson. These are also client for Fiem Industries. So definitely this is going to be a very interesting stock. So now let us try to understand the fundamentals of this company. The company is small cap right now. It has a market capitalization of around 2000 crores with stock P of around 21.6. And if you see this, compare it with the industrial P, it is still not overvalued. It is around 24.11, which is undervalued itself. And another important thing with respect to this is debt to equity. Debt to equity is as low as 0.07. Okay, and that is very important thing. And return on capital employed and return on equities are also 21% and around 15.5% respectively. And also the earning per share last quarter, if you could see, it is 25.6 rupees. It is very nice, very good number. The price to earning ratio, even though on a higher side, but it is not very high. So the growth potential still exists within this company. So this is what we have to understand here. Okay, now let us quickly go and find out how it has performed in the quarter this quarter ending March 2022. So if you see in the last 4 years, this is the highest sales which we have seen in this quarter. Even though the operating profit is also high, but the factors like inflation has definitely impacted its total net profit. Even though it has impacted, if you see, it is earning per share is also all time high, and net profit is around 34 crores, which has grown substantially from last 4 quarters. It has grown, so that is another important thing. So now let us quickly go to the year on year. So if you could see year on year growth as well, the sales is all time high year on year, as well as earning per share is all time high year on year. So these are the factors which shows that company is actually growing at a very fast pace. Okay, now let us come to the very important thing, that is the shareholding pattern. If you could see, the shareholding pattern is around 66%, which is a very good number, and FIIs have increased their shareholding in this company in this quarter, recent quarter. They have increased by a slight margin. Even the DIIs have increased by the slight margin. So these are positive things, positive trends which you could see in the company. Now let me go to the technical chart and see the price movement of the company. If you could see, there is a very breakthrough which it has seen from around June. It was consolidating at around 1000, and after June 17, it has seen the breakout, and it is currently trading at 1545 rupees. So there is a growth. So it has seen breakout, and what we will have to do is we'll have to wait till it consolidates to a range. Right now, I would think it is not the right time to buy at this point. We should wait for it to consolidate to a value, and then probably once it is consolidated, we can make our decision and see if we could buy at that point. But please note, this is not a buying or selling recommendation. This is just the analysis part which you have to understand, and I am not specifying to buy or sell this stock at any value. So this is what is a very important characteristics with respect to Fiem Industries. This is what I wanted to share about this company. If you find this video interesting, please do share, like and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching this video. Let us meet in the next